Party people, party people. Waiting for y'all to join, tune in. Let me send from this phone and turn this phone off. Hello. Oh, let me pin what's going on, everybody? Okay, what's up, Briscoe? Okay, I'm gonna let some more people get in here. What's up, Black? Well, I have on my robe too. If you getting in here, I got on my robe. It's been a long day. I had to hit the office earlier. Had some blogs and editing to do, so I rushed home so I can get on here with y'all. I got me a glass of Chardonnay. I'm watching this presidency, these elections. Are you stressing out like I'm stressing out? Come on into the room. Hello, hello, hello. I am about to start in about 1 minute. I'm just letting some more people come in here, and I'm also sharing the live because I know us. When we on time, we want everybody else to be on time. And when we late, we want everybody to understand why we late. Hello. Hassan is in here. So as you see the topic below, my name is The Media Prince. I am an international journalist. On my own website, themediaprince.com, dedicated to showcasing art of all facets. Art can be anything: dance, music, poetry, athletics, anything. Anything with the art in it. It has a place on my website. From there, it's allowed me to do other things, as in TV and radio. You may see me on TMZ every month. Hear me every Friday on WKYS. You may see me do some things with Smirnoff and BT, and the list goes on. But tonight, we are talking about knowing your analytics. And if you are like me, then you pay attention heavy to everything analytic-wise. And I'm going to give you the lowdown as more people are coming in. Hello, 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 hello. And while you're here, I do know some of you do care what's happening in the Joe Biden and Donald Trump debacle. So I will keep you updated as well, so you don't have to click from here to go find out there. I'll keep you updated there. Right now, Joe Biden has 264 electoral votes. Donald Trump has 214. So the race is very much close. So let's get to going. Hello. Hello, 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 Geneva. Also, there is a question mark there's a question mark box here at the bottom. Nels, the owner of DC Now, just hit me to it, so now I'm enlightening you guys on it. So if you want to ask questions, there will be a part of this where I'll be answering questions. So the topic itself is knowing your analytics. Man, your analytics are your numbers, your stats, your statistics, your demographics. Hello, Tom. What's up, Thomas the Great? Your demographics, your geographics, who you're appealing to, your age ranges, your sex. So you want to pay attention to those numbers. Those are indicators of your engagement, your interactions, who's viewing you, who's sharing you, who's your audience. So the key thing about Media Prince was analytics was something that went hand in hand. If you knew me early on, then I definitely posted analytics like it was no tomorrow. If anybody from Japan was on my website, if anybody was from Europe, Germany, Rome, London, anywhere, I posted it. And I also stayed in tune with how many people are getting on the website, how many people are getting on, searching me on Google, how many people are subscribing, everything, just because coming in the realm of the entertainment market here, I wanted to make sure that I was in the ranks of the TV and radio. And everyone knows TV and radio is a numbers game. So the points we'll be talking about tonight are, with knowing your analytics, is finding your niche, knowing your audience, studying your demographics, implementing content that speaks to the audience, knowing when and when not to post. That's going to be big. I'm going to make sure we really go heavy on that one. And which social platforms work for you. And social platforms, those are just different outlets that you can use to either organize your postings or, better yet, service your postings. So yeah, so the first thing of tonight's subject, hey, I see more people coming in. Hello. And give me 1 second. I'm getting ready to share this right now, because there were some people saying they were going to get on here. Now I don't see them in the comments. I'm also keeping you updated, guys. Nothing has changed with our people. Joe Biden got 264 electoral votes, and Donald Trump has 214. Let's share this live. DC Turn that down. So good, my volume's up, so I hear you. Hello. Decided she could. Okay. I'll be also typing from my personal Instagram. I'm on here, so let's share. That's the great thing about Instagram. You can just share, and there's unlimited shares. So again, we're talking about knowing your analytics. Again, we are talking about knowing your analytics, and the points of which we are going to explain knowing your analytics are as followed. We're going to be saying finding your niche, knowing your audience, studying your demographics, implementing content that speaks to your audience, growing your audience, knowing when and when not to post, and which social platform works for you. Okay, so first, finding your niche. It's crazy. I just posted a video not too long ago, maybe about a few days ago. My homecoming was up, and one of the things I said in the speech that I was able to speak to my fellow communication students that potentially are going to be where I am, is if there's a question to a niche, you might be the answer to that niche. So finding your niche. So whether your niche may be fashion, your niche may be beauty, your niche may be health products, your niche may be a plethora of different things. So for me, my niche was entertainment. Now, to what degree of entertainment, I had no idea which realm I would go into. Let me make sure you can still hear me. Perfect, you can still hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, and please write your questions below. Hi, Bianca, how are you? And please, if you have questions, I'm just going to keep reiterating this. Please hit that question mark icon below. I will be answering questions. So, with me finding my niche, your niche is first what you are good at. What are you good at? What do you do? What possibly can you bring to the realm of what you want to do? So if you're in the beauty industry, to what degree can you manifest in that? What's your niche? What is it that you like? Because the idea is whatever you want to do as a brand, you want to make sure that you are your customer first. Now, I know we're in the era of social media, so everybody thinks you can get it quick and you can just jump on a trend and be hot like somebody else, but that's their walk, that ain't yours. So the idea is, what is it that you're good at, and where do you find yourself at? So for me, I'm using myself as an example because, of course, who else can I use? My niche was entertainment. I knew I wanted to get into the realm of entertainment, but to what degree? I come from a background of interning on big radio stations and working for bigger TV platforms, but I knew that within the entertainment realm, I wanted to give a voice to people that don't always get the lens. So that was my niche. I needed to be that platform that gave, okay, my co-host is in here, hey, mini skirt, murd. I knew that I wanted to create a platform that allowed me to answer that niche, which was put people on that I didn't have to fight tooth and nail to put people on because it was mine. Bam. Finding your niche. For people that just tuning in, we are talking about knowing your analytics. You are on Instagram, and if you are a business, please know your analytics. So come on, we just talked about finding your niche, and your niche is what you're good at. And your niche is what you could possibly build on for your brand. Mine was entertainment. Second is knowing your audience. Now, this is the key point to how you first manifest what your niche is. Once you find what your niche is, you have to know and learn your audience. Now, of course, I am my audience first. I said this before. If you create something, you should be your first customer. Being that I would be my first customer, the idea is, what would I like to spend my money on? I'm also continuing to send that live to other people. What would I like to spend my money on? So again, though I am my own customer and I'm doing things out of pure love for me, the goal is what is it that I would spend on what would I spend regarding to my brand? And then learning from there. So I knew I wanted to see great artists. I wanted to see, and I'm using me for an example for knowing your audience. I wanted to know great artists, great musicians, great sports people, great politics, great art in itself. And I knew I wanted to see positivity. I didn't want to see gossip blogs. I didn't want to see, though I work for TMZ, haha, kind of crazy, right? I didn't want to see the negative realm in the efforts of art. So that was me first learning my audience. So by me gaining those questions of what I would want to see as a purchaser, I started to follow people alike in that realm to where, okay, people that like art, I need to follow these people. See, what are they buying? See, what are they doing? Who are they following? What artists are they looking to? What dancers are they looking to? What circles are they following? Because the thing is, you got to know your audience and what ways you can penetrate and appeal to that. And once you find your audience that likes what you like, it's easy to make them a customer because you are them. Hey, everybody joining in. I'm waving. Thank you for tuning in. If you have questions too, please make sure to hit that question mark at the bottom. I am your boy, the Media Prince, and we are talking about knowing your analytics. Your analytics is everything that makes the world go round in digital media. So if you hear the question, how many followers you have, what cities you're in, what geographical ranges you're in, what's the age ranges that follow you, what's the sexes, what's the cities, the geographical range, all of that is analytics. So while you're here with me, I'm actually going to show you some things. So I also know some of you are going to be clicking back and forth, but I'm going to keep you informed. Right now, Joe Biden still has 264 electoral votes. And I am about to check right now too to make sure that that's still good, because I see him walking on stage now. Okay, yes, he still has 264 electoral votes, and Donald Trump has 214. So now you don't have to flip off the screen. Okay, so these are with knowing your analytics, these are the things I pay attention to. So let me flip the camera around. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I have linked my website with Google Search Console. So I want to be in all the searches for me. This is for me, and this is what you have to find out for you. I wanted to find out all the alike brands like myself. So for me, I'm an entertainment website. So my alike sites are like Billboard, Complex, Fuse, Pitchfork, Vice, Revolt, TMZ, Perez Hilton. I want to, I said Complex already, but I wanted to be in the RAM. So when those articles are coming out, my site is in there with it. So I bought SEO words and everything in that era. So I pay attention to stuff like this. So these are my clicks on the website. This goes by month. This is for October, we're saying. I did hit a decrease, and that was solely on me because I did know October that I did not pay attention to my website as much as I did the month before. So these numbers reflect how hard I worked on the website. Impressions are though the clicks are high, it's always the impressions, because people could click your website all day, but the impressions come with who's sticking around. So I lost 24K of you guys. Forget you all. You don't love me. Just kidding. And then here are the pages with first impressions. So these are the pages that immediately popped up. So whether it was people that went to my page from the DMV Who's Next countdown, or the 35 under 35, or who went straight for the blogs, or who went straight for videos. So those are just those pages where they didn't go all over the website. They went specifically to that page. Now, let's take you to my dashboard. So this is my Wix dashboard, and these are the So Wix has been upgrading a lot now, and I don't know why they trying to make themselves a little harder, because I'm like, Lord, it feel like I'm on WordPress again. So I pay attention to these are the 7 days. I pay attention to my site sessions. So in the last 70 days, I've hit a 30% spike, and that is because I have been, I did some new things with the Who's Next DMV countdown. I released some pictures. I've put out some new stuff with from the Morning Hustle Show stuff. And I've also written some new blogs, and I've talked about a few new artists this week, literally Monday, lied. Tuesday, these articles launched. So some of these people are wrapping up. Here these are post views. And so site sessions are just who's going to be all over the complete site. Post views are the people that are going to clicking those actual posts. I don't have any sales on my website yet, so I'm not wasting money upgrading to that business premium yet until I'm selling something. For the most part, I do have places where you could book interviews and things like that, but you could just hit me on the contact page and I email you for that part. I'm not wasting $150 just yet, okay? You got to think smarter, not harder. Okay, so let me turn the camera around. Those are the analytics as far as what I pay attention to. Now, Instagram is a whole nother ball game, but we going to take it step by step. Again, if y'all joining in, hey, everybody, hey. If you're tuning in, Q Hill Beats is on here. Okay. Trades Up just came. How can I have a feed like yours? Can you put that in the question box down here? Leah, Byard7, can you put that down in the question box down below? And I will make sure I ask it, and it'll be able to populate your name so people can follow you. Cha-ching! Hey sis. I am Carter Sade. She's an epic talent as well here. So with that, once you know your audience, studying your demographics. For me, I'm using myself as an example because I can only use myself. For you, it's whatever you are targeting. So once you find your niche, whether it be whatever industry and what you can do in that niche, once you learn your audience, you are your audience. So what will you spend your money on? Then you study your demographics. So not only are you a customer, but you have to figure that there are other people just like you, and you have to find out their age range. So with studying your demographics, it's understanding if you're a black brand, do you want black customers? Do you want white customers? If you're a white brand, or are you a basketball brand? Or are you a Christian brand? For me, I'm an entertainment brand, so I need to study ages 13 through 45. That's the range that's buying music. That's the range that is going to events. That's the range that is making pop culture what it is. That's the age range that are going to these art shows and these art realms. And those are the people that are creating the taste. They're creating the taste. So you have to know that demographic. I need to know if it's how many females are tuning in, how many males are tuning in. Am I catering to males this month? Am I catering to women this month? Am I hitting that 13 age range, or am I hitting that 17 age range? Am I hitting that 24 and over age range? Is my content too risque for my age group, or is my content too underage for my age group? Is my part of demographics too also goes into geographics. I hail in the DMV, so Washington DC, Baltimore, and Virginia are my high areas. So it also goes to what areas are you appealing to? Are you appealing to DC? Are you appealing to New York? Are you appealing to LA? And I'm going to see if I can give you an example from my Instagram right now. So let me get off of that for a second. Okay, so because they done did the whole shebang bang all over again. Okay, so for me, I am heavy in this is social media, the United States, Germany, United Kingdom, Iraq, and Brazil. Whoever is tuning in any of these countries, find me when I'm over there, because I need you to protect me. And then for my age ranges, so my age range oddly goes from ages 13 all the way to 65 plus. Whose grandma is tuning into the MediaPrince.com? I have no idea, but holla at me. So I have a 2.6 range from ages 13 to 17. I have a 35% range from ages 18 to 24, of course. I have a 43% range from ages 25 to 34. Even more, of course. I'm 30, so I'm really in that range. I have an 11% range in 35 to 44. And I have a 4.8 range between 45 and 54. I believe that's my mom telling all her peoples. That's telling all their peoples. That's them talking on the phone. That's just them. And then I have a 1.6 from ages 55 to 64. And then I have a 1.6 that's from 65 and up. Now, I'm thinking that's my nana, who's like 80, that's gossiping to all her other folks to let her know that her grandchild is better than their grandchild. Also, I study this. I have a higher base in men on social media. I have a 59% age range. Also, I say age range. 59% of men tune into the Media Prince on Instagram, and 41% women, tune in. So, ladies, y'all got some competition. And then I also study with days, and my peaks, highs. I have, and what times as well. So these are the days. So days have been pretty much consistent lately. Your boy is kind of getting a little more notoriety. So it's been an even base. I can really pretty much post whenever I want. I just need to make sure it's needed. So let's get enough of that. And now let's go to implementing content that speaks to the audience. Again, we are talking about knowing your analytics. Analytics are all the numbers and margins that make your social media lit. So when you hear people talking numbers game, that's analytics. So from them is after you study your demographics, it's implementing content that speaks to the audience. For me, what do I want to see as a person that wants to buy stuff from me? I want to see interviews. I want to see photo shoots. I want to see flyers. I want to see work. And again, I'm going to reiterate this. I'm using myself as an example of my brand, which is entertainment media. So I want to see that. I want to see me out and about. And I want to see quality. And I want to see consistency. I also want to know that if I'm on people like Terrence J's page or Lala or Gia Peppers or a Raven Paris or let's go like a Perez Hilton or the guy that works for E! News, if I'm on their round of pages and then I get to my page, I don't want it to look like I left out of the same trajectory, if that makes sense to you. So if whatever your niche is, do not ever feel bad with comparing your content and quality. So if you see that you're in a realm of, you want to be in the realm of people that are producing great quality, create great quality, create great content, create what you're seeing as a customer, create it. So creating content that speaks to the audience. I know my audience wants to see interviews. They want to see me at the events. They want to see me around the lit people. They want to see the lit exclusive events they can't get to, or they may want to get to in the future. You get what I'm saying? They want to see the work, and then they want to see it look good as well. So the idea is I stay in tune to what content has to be fed. Now, growing your audience. That requires patience and a team. Because once you get all the first 4 together, 5 is once you get other people in. My friend Keisha was in here from the PR Alliance. That's when you would get people like her involved, when you would get publicists, managers, booking agents, whatever you do, a team, an assistant. Those are the people that help you create plans and align you to where you can grow your audience. And it also takes patience. It's not overnight. The people that you are seeing lit right now and that are getting their just due have been working years. So the idea is, if you like what you're doing and you love what you're doing, the notoriety stuff, that's not important. The idea is to work, and get the opportunity. That's all I care about, is the opportunity. You can take social media away, give me an opportunity so that I can flip that and work it for my degree and get another opportunity. So the idea is that growing your audience, and that goes in the realm of everything I said before: finding your niche, knowing your audience, studying your demographics, implementing great content, and then learning who to follow, who not to follow, which hashtags to use, all of that good stuff. But that will go to you stepping up in a new realm of your career and getting a team. Now, I said I was going to mention this earlier. And again, if you're tuning in, I'm your boy, the Media Prince, entertainment journalist, award-winning journalist. I wasn't going to boost this up, but since I'm here and since I'm at my table, well, look at my cute little family. These are all my awards that I've been able to garner in the last 5 years of doing this great thing we call entertainment, media, and news. But okay, we're talking about knowing your analytics. So the next thing up is knowing when and when not to post. Now, as somebody that gets I have an immense amount of followers, impressions, analytics, all of that other stuff, yada, yada, yada. Though you can have all of that, you still need to know when and when not to post, because you don't want to oversaturate your audience as well. So if you have that audience, find your balance. So for me, digital media is a whole round. So it requires my website, my Instagram, my Twitter. Hold on. Since you guys are here, let me give you a quick update and make sure everything good, because I know y'all still trying to warn about Joe Biden and stuff. Joe Biden still has 264 electoral votes. Donald Trump has 214. Nothing's changed yet, but it's looking like Biden might be the president. You could dance or throw the laptop if you like. So, knowing when and when not to post also helps you learn how to not oversaturate your audience, and it keeps your algorithm right. No problem. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, days that I know I don't want to oversaturate Instagram, I'm tweeting, I'm blogging, and I'm Insta-storing, and I'm Facebooking. These are allowing me to still get my content out and still get my analytics without oversaturating my audience. Because the thing you don't want to do is just constantly see one person on your timeline mode, and then it's like, damn, is anybody else posting? And then sometimes you can annoy either a hater, one, you don't want them to unfollow because you still want them to see what you're doing, and then two, you might unimpress somebody that thinks you're overproducing. You get what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. If you have some quality and some deadlines that have to be put out, then do it. For me, I try to make Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays like my posting days. I try to take a break on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And I try on Saturdays too sometimes. Now, sometimes I do throw everything out the window because I got content and it has to be pushed out in order to make room for the next content that has to get pushed out. Thank you so much, Queen. So the idea is just knowing when and when not to post. That's all. So that also goes on to you studying your demographics. If your high analytic days to where you're getting a lot of interactions, a lot of traction is Tuesdays and Thursdays, then you make sure you have content ready to post on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And don't just only rely on Instagram. Study your analytics on Twitter. Study your analytics on Facebook. And study your analytics on your website, wherever you are, because those does have to have content as well. And you want to make sure you're feeding all places. So that's it. And then also learning. And then the last thing is learning what social platforms work for you. Now, I used to use Brink 182. That was a good friend of mine who's a director of marketing. She uses this for all her stuff that she does in the property manager realm, and I thought it was a good way to not only position your post, but also allows you to see what hashtags to use and things like that. So it's all about that. So you have Google Analytics, you have it's either Brink, I want to say it's Brink 182, because I know it's based off the band. I don't know if the band is Blink 182 or Brink one of those. And you could just Google those social platforms because there's so many. You just want to see which one works for you again. So we are almost coming up at the time to let y'all go. So let me start answering some of these questions down here. Okay. So did I do? Oh, just told me something. Hey. Okay, so this is from I am _ Bianca Renee. She's a really good friend, and she's also a owner of a few brands, like literally. Oh, so I can go to 825. Okay, we here now. So this young lady is lit and bright, and so I love you too, Bridget. Hi. So her question was, how important is social media to promote yourself or your business? Now, social media is heavily important. Though social media annoys us, it's still the bread and butter to have the visual. Oh, bro, that question, how do you work around? Please put that down here in the question box. Put that in the question box so I can answer that. So the idea is, unfortunately, that's it. Digital marketing is the new realm of the visual resume. Your social media now speaks to you before your resume has to. 9 times out of 10, people are asking you now, what's your social media handles, before they even reading your resume. So the idea is, we all know we fell in love with social media, especially Instagram, because at first, if you're an iPhone user like myself, at first it was only for iPhone users to show pictures. But of course, we hustlers, We are Americans. That's all we know. This contrary to what we believe, we hustlers. And so we turn into a moneymaker market that you can just promote yourself. So the idea is social media definitely is important. It's how you are seen before you are seen. It allows somebody to see your products before they want to buy your products. Before y'all wanted to get Savage Fenty, y'all definitely wanted to see Rihanna in that Savage Fenty. And you wanted to see other people in that. So it's just like, it's needed. And then also, you also want to make sure that yourself and your brand are either alike or different. If your brand and your business are alike, then they can go hand in hand on one page. But if you are complete opposites, please make your own handle for your personal life and make it private. And then also create one for your brand that allows the brand to run on itself. I'm going to just use Rihanna as an example like we already did. She got Rihanna, then she has Fenty Beauty, then she has Savage Fenty, and things of that nature. So everything runs on its own accord while still not crossing over the lines. Okay. Oh, thank you. Put that question down here, bro. I see your question. Please put that down here. What is the best way to say it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, from the creator. How can you use analytics to negotiate with business, both national and local? That's a great question. So your analytics are your selling points. So those are your negotiation tactics. If I can come to you and let you know that I can provide you this amount of impressions, this amount of engagement, this amount of increase in sales, and this amount of a look from using my brand, that can allow you to negotiate both nationally and locally. Locally, it allows you to gain those big rounds in the local aspect that can build your resume so that you can really pitch to national. Now, I see it's all about your branding and what opportunities come into your realm. Again, we are all working for the opportunity. So if you happen to bypass the local and go straight to national, then be it. Just make sure you're documenting everything and your team is keeping tabs of all the numbers, because those are your negotiation tactics. If I know that if I was allowed you to take over, do something with my brand, and I know you're bringing in numbers, then that's a negotiation right there. I'm going to pretty much want to give you what you want because you're an asset. And I think people have learned that too, that instead of paying $70,000 or $80,000 in these big corporation and advertising agencies, I could split that up and give 8 people or 7 people $10,000 of the top influencers and bring everything that those agencies couldn't bring. So yes, you use it in that realm. Document, showcase your numbers, and showcase your reach. Those are the things that they're paying attention to. I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit. I went to Ray J's listening party in LA. My homegirl Kira, she's out there. She works for Hip Hop Weekly, and she got said by Key. Like, she does a lot too out there. She took me to Ray J's listening party with her. I actually stayed in LA an extra day and a half after the BET Awards, and she was like, "Man, we hanging out tonight." Because if you go to the BET Awards, then you have an itinerary, and you have to follow that itinerary. And then once it's done, then you can do whatever you want. So we went, and she was introducing me to the A&R of Empire Records. And his first thing to me was, this not how you doing, not how's your day, where you from, what's your name, how many followers do you have, what do your analytics look like? That was his first question to me. So those things are what they want to hear, because sad to say, because we're black, let's be honest, our other colored counterparts are number people. So that's what it's about. Okay. I do. And do you know that I love you so much more? Like literally, you didn't know that I have the incredible stretch hand. So this hand went all the way over there, and this hand is all the way over there in like China, and this hand is all the way over there in like another country. Okay. Let's see questions. Let's go to another one. Yes, I am. I wouldn't say coaching sessions, but I would just say I am always open to pick my brain. The idea is what I've learned is my purpose is to inspire, empower, and motivate. My passion is media and entertainment, but that's my purpose. And there's so much negativity in the world, and it's so much crabs in a barrel mindsets that I like to pour into people. You get what I'm saying? So you always gonna get some love from me, and you always gonna get some knowledge from me. So yes, I am offering those, and I do not hit heads. I have been blessed enough to not have to chase a bag. I am doing well for myself, so I don't hit heads too, because I know that I don't want to hit your head. I'd rather you hit your own head in your crab. So instead of spending 500 on me, spend 100 on me, and go spend 400 on you. That's how we do it. Hey. Human Nature TV, another amazing brand. When I tell y'all are just making me so proud to be black in the DMV, because y'all just lit. Okay. So do you drop the same content across all platforms at the same time? That is an amazing question. Again, we are talking about knowing your analytics. Let me give you an update. Make sure we still good. We still don't know who the president is. Again, Joe Biden still got 264 electoral votes. Donald Trump has 214. I don't know who this man is. Sorry to this man. It's like, nah. Alright, so yes, Justice is on here. Another epic media round entity here. I'm just saying, it's so much talent here, bruh. But do you drop your content across all of your platforms at the same time? No. And I'm gonna tell you why. So Instagram gets all the fresh content. That and my website gets all the freshness of the fresh. Twitter, since it's more of a typing status, I'll only post what is necessary as far as media and pictures to that. For the most part, I'm just tweeting. So they're not really gonna get what Instagram and my website is getting. Facebook is always weeks behind. Only reason why is because Facebook is always catching up. Thanks to the great migration of our parents and grandparents, a lot of us don't really get on Facebook like we used to, even though Facebook still owns Instagram. We on Instagram. So I save, and also too, if you are lazy too, and you don't want to just have to sort that time, you can also hit the share button. So whatever you post on Instagram, you can just click share on Facebook and share on Twitter. So all three will actually be getting all the same content at the same time. Definitely use Facebook, because that's going to be, I'm going to tip y'all to a secret. Come a little closer. Psst, psst. When you use Facebook, you get to tap into the old money. Yes, the old money. Those are the people who've been on Earth a little longer than you, and they have a little more coin to spend. They not on Instagram trying to understand what us young people are doing. They trying to level up with their age group. That's your chance to get in contact with the old money on Facebook. Twitter is for you to get with the conscious, like-minded minds who think like you. Instagram is to show off and to get in connection with those brands and businesses you want to work with. Snapchat is to get with the same younger kids. And then TikTok is to get with the don't really care how they look young kids. So if they want to look a fool, you look a little foolish too. That way they could buy you because they think you look crazy like them. And then there's this new app. I don't think anybody you guys know about. It's a beta app. It's called Clubhouse. That's a new trend that we are getting into. So, but in order to get on Clubhouse, you have to be invited. So you can't find it anywhere. That's a good one. But yes, you can drop at the same time to make it easier on yourself if you want to. Just whenever you post on Instagram, post that. How do you work around the algorithms? And I'm gonna beat you because you're Nigerian. I know y'all know how to spell. The heck is logarithms? But no, yes. How do you work around the algorithms? You don't. Instagram is constantly switching and maneuvering and always putting you. I'm messing with you, bro. You know it's all love. He has a new single out too. Type your single in too so they can download it, bro. Working around algorithms, you could try all that you might. If it just when you get it down packed, Instagram could switch it tomorrow and it's out of your hands. No, I'm gonna go to 8. I could go to 8. I can go to 8:30 though. Only reason why is because I'm gonna have to go. My mom is on her way here, and she brought dinner. So, yeah. But no. How do you work around your algorithm? Is you just continue to study your audience, study your hashtags, find out which hashtags you can probably break through the algorithms. Make sure you're going to these people pages that you follow and commenting on their page. When I say with algorithms, work your mojo. If I want to be seen, I'm commenting on your pictures, I'm liking your pictures, I'm sharing your content, cause I know you gonna come to my page. The thing is, you find those in those areas, you just find what works for you or how you can break through those arenas. I think the switching around algorithms is your chance to see how creative you are. Just like how we got creative when we in this coronavirus world. You just get creative and see which ways you can peekaboo. Hello, hey there. You know? Interaction, that's what it is. That's all it is. People just need to know that you still out there alive and well. Sometimes they can't see it, so you just go on their page and say hello, remind them, tag them in some of your content. But don't over tag people. Make sure it's good stuff that they don't mind you tagging them in, because you can tag some people and stuff and they be very irritated. You get what I'm saying? What are some good content tools to use to schedule your content? What are some good content management tools to use to schedule your content? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you what I use now. I only use Instagram, literally, and everything can be scheduled. Like far as my blogs, whenever I write them, I just put a schedule. I just will put scheduled posts. That way I don't have to feel the overwhelming feeling of trying to promote all at one time. So I'll just schedule those. Instagram, same thing too. I'll just post my picture, write my caption, and then I'll hit the back button and hit save in drafts. So I'll just have a draft just saved. So now all I'm doing is just hitting and posting. Twitter, you can't do that. So just go ahead and tweet, get that thought off, baby girl, baby boy. Facebook, it depends on how your what your RAM is on Facebook, if you want to, but of course we know Instagram is the heaviest thing we use. So, but yeah, good content management is and another good tool, a hand and pen tool. Very easy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, write it out. And then you make lines, and then you could put Monday is Instagram day, or Monday is this, and what times and what time, because you can make your own schedule. It's all to how you want to do it. Because the thing is, You can give people so many tools, but it's up to how you want to use it into your realm of what you're doing. So make it what's easiest for you. And for me, it's very easy to just go ahead on Instagram, tag who I need to tag, write my caption down, hit save draft, and bam, it's already on Instagram. I haven't posted it, but I don't have to retype my caption or nothing. Also, too, party people, let me let you in know, because I know you get just as annoyed as me and want to throw your phone against the wall. When you're writing your captions, immediately copy and paste it in your notes. Because sometimes Instagram will hate on you like nobody else. And they will not upload your picture. And you don't remember what you just said. And sometimes that first caption was the best thing you ever said. And that next caption just makes you don't even want to post a picture. So yeah. Again, that's me in a nutshell, your boy, the Media Prince, entertainment journalist. And that is knowing your analytics. So again, if you're tuning in late, don't feel bad. This live will be up. We talked about finding your niche, knowing your audience, studying your demographics, implementing content that speaks to the audience, growing your audience, knowing when and when not to post, and which social platform works for you. And I'm going to just give you a word of advice. Every day is a learning. Every day I learn something new. Every day the drink is starting to speak through me, sorry. Every day I'm learning something new. Never think you have it all done. Oh, Net Our Worth is in here. Another great marketing agency that's just making waves like no other. Never think you know it all. Never think you... Oh, it's more questions. Never think you know it all. Always be willing to learn. Always take gems from people, even if you don't want to listen. See which ways that you can implement what is being told to you. Not everybody's out to get you as well. So if somebody wants to take time out of their life to give you some knowledge, just listen. That's the most respectful thing we can do, is just listen. You don't got to use it, but just listen. See what you can learn from it. You might be getting some good stuff. I think I saw some more questions now. Okay. All right. What is your... This is from Just Justice, who excites me with her career. She really does. She really, really does. She's an example of, making your own plays. That's it. What is your ultimate goal? What do you want to accomplish by the end of the year? My ultimate goal is I want to have a TV segment, either something like Entertainment Tonight, E-News, or Billboard. And I'll have a week, like a daily or weekly TV segment. My website is running like a Complex or a Bossip or a Billboard or a Fuse. I have writers from all over the world contributing to the MediaPrince.com. So we might have the Media Prince UK. We might have the Media Prince, Paris. And of course, and then allowing my brand to push forward those entities to where they can leave my brand and go create theirs, and then give the future, new person their brand. So that's the overall goal, is for me to be able to do TV while website is running for itself. And I say Terrence J. I look up to Terrence J. Lala. I don't want to act though. I don't want to act. But I look up to Terrence J. AJ Calloway, Lala Vasquez, Sway. Yeah, like I look up to them heavy in the media realm, of where you could take it and things should be able to do. Except, of course, I have my own website, so that's the blogger in me that allow me to be able to still tap into other markets and bridge that gap, as well as give a voice to other artists that want to get their shine on, as well as other writers and media people who want to win as well, because it's all about us, winning and progressing. Mm, that's a good tidbit. Okay. Net our worth over here is throwing out the gems. That's a good thing. Okay, so again, I'm your boy, the Media Prince. I thank y'all for tuning in with me. We don't have a president yet, but we are very close. Joe Biden is 6 points away. So I hope you guys are. I pray for. I'm a godly brother, and I'm never ashamed to throw out a prayer. So before I let you guys go, I just want to pray. I want to pray for happiness. I want to pray for success. I want to pray for prosperity. I want to pray for triumphs. I want to pray for growth. I want to pray for strength. I want to pray for healing, love, financial independency, financial literacy. I pray that for everyone here. I claim all goodness, all safety, all protection in his name. I claim all goodness to you. I pray that this week be a glorious week for yourself as well as the rest of this year. I pray that all of your dreams, visions, and goals come into fruition. And I pray that everything that you think of manifests greatly and helps not only yourself, but your family, friends, and loved ones. I pray that you are blessed and everybody attached to you are blessed as well. I pray that you guys all have traveling mercy. I pray that you all come home the same way you left out. I pray that you have good health. You stayed clear of COVID and any other sickness or diseases. And I just pray that you just enjoy life and everything. I claim all blessings in his name. I win, you will win as well. I claim it. It's already said. It's already done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I love you guys. And we are out. DC Now Events. Thank you guys so much. And let's cheers. I'm about to pour me a drink and get my belly ready for mother, because this is my time to act like I'm 10. Love you guys for watching.